I'm back. The problem is my friend Cherie keeps making videos and my friend Ruby keeps making videos, and I want to be just like them. So I'm going to make a video. Cherie, okay, so one thing that occurred to me, I just watched a Cherie video and a Ruby video, and I would like to respond to a couple of things, and then I have some things to say about another topic, which is really vague. And if I wasn't so tired, I might start over again. But I'm tired, and so this is going to be one take Thursday. It's Thursday the 31st. It's the end of the month. Authenticity is deeper than whether or not you comb your hair or edit your videos. You ladies are pretty authentic because you're comfortable with who you are, for the most part, and that's what makes you authentic. The authenticity of being real has almost nothing to do with whether or not you comb your hair or edit your videos or ramble on about nothing in a YouTube video. But I do still think that you're both authentic and real. But let's be real and define authenticity in a real way. That's all I want to say. Maybe that sounds confrontational. I don't mean to be confrontational. I just wanted to say my piece. Keep doing your video, Cherie, and comb your hair or don't comb your hair, and edit your videos or don't edit your videos. I will watch them. Probably mostly because I love you and you're my friend and I find you fascinating, honestly. And the second reason is that as you're the president of your fan club, I'm contractually obligated to watch most of the mumbo jumbo that you put out there. Those name videos, though, I can't. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ruby, you don't create videos often enough, and that's what inspired me to make a video, because I think I create videos even less often than you do. So then I have to think there's somebody out there thinking, Lori, you need to create more videos where you sit and talk about nothing. So here I am. You're welcome. January is a terrible month. Nobody likes, I don't care what anybody tells you, nobody likes January. I don't think you're supposed to like January. It is dark. It is grim. The weather has been very mild, but it's still dark and grim. And it's after Christmas. It's after Mexico. It's before, like, it's months until anything interesting is going to happen. And I just don't like it. And it's okay if you don't like it. And I know that some people have, like, anniversaries are important. The anniversary of somebody passing away, somebody that you love, or maybe somebody that you didn't even love. I don't know. It's important. And so it's important to acknowledge, I think, it's important to acknowledge when things are hard. Like if you're having trouble gaining 5 pounds, or if it's hard to remember that somebody you love is no longer with you. And that's authentic. That's real. I talked to somebody on the weekend who she was let go from her job, and when she told me by text message, she right away has a plan and she's excited and positive about it. So I was like, wow, that's crazy. And then when I saw her on the weekend, live and in person, I said to her, I don't think she's going to watch this. Don't put a link to this on Facebook. When I saw her on the weekend, I said, wow, how did you get from being let go to having a new direction for your life, like all in the same day? Did you see it coming? Like, did you know you were going to be let go? Like, what happened? And she was like, oh yeah, I could tell. In fact, I kind of wanted to do it myself and they beat me to it. And then she ended up saying it was kind of a shitty situation, but I was shocked because she had led with, this is a good thing, it's a good thing, it's positive. And I was like, oh. So when she used the word shitty, I was like, oh, you've been really, like, you skipped over that the other times and even just now. I said, well, you gotta go to the positive, right? And I'm like, that's not how I live my life. I know a lot of people do. And a lot of people wondered, I have posted a very vague Facebook comment. The conversation woke me up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't need to have restless legs. Conversations wake me up at 2 o'clock in the morning because I'm just like, the thing about pain avoidance is you can't. And when something shitty happens and you go straight to everything's going to be okay, I just think that's unhealthy. Okay, I'm over 6 minutes and I haven't got to my funeral talk yet. So, because I didn't plan to talk about that conversation with that friend about skipping over the pain to the positive. I like talking about funerals, and Ruby was talking about passing out a memory bulletin at a funeral instead of the bulletin that you sometimes get where it talks about the deceased as pre-deceased by all the people that died before her and all the people that are in her life that are still alive, like maybe her children and her cousins and whatever. And I don't hate that. I do like a piece of paper. I'm a keeper. I'm not a hoarder. I'm a keeper. I keep mementos. Don't. I have bulletins. I have a variety of bulletins. Of course, the older I get, the more funeral bulletins I have. And I like the ones where they talk about predeceased, and I like the ones where they talk a little bit about a story. And so Ruby was talking about passing out a memory bulletin, and I like that. And then I started to think right away, like, what would be on mine? What do I want people to remember about me? What I think they will remember about me is that I had fabulous hair. I'm kind of known for that. And I'm good at baking. I think people know that. And those are fine things to be known for and remembered by, but they're kind of surface, actually. And almost 8 minutes, people. Are you still even listening to me? So anyway, I need to think about what I would want to be on my memory bulletin were I to have one. I mean, I want people to remember me as kind and compassionate, but I don't think right now that would be pretty realistic because I'm kind of grumpy, selfish, often rude. One other thing I wanted to talk about, I don't know why, I started, because I was having trouble, well, that's probably all fodder for a whole different thing, but I was having trouble dealing with some things. So then I heard about something called a bullet journal. I'm not going to leave it up there long enough for you to read, but there's nothing too secret in here. And every day I just write like bullet notes to myself. I had a good sleep. I'm feeling good. I had a poor sleep. I was worried and sad. Today was a nice day. I had lunch with Kate. Blah, blah, blah. It really helps. It helps me stay mindful and present. And then I write other things. So I write day-to-day notes. Today, what I'm thankful for. I wrote a note. I need to get back on track with my eating habits because my stomach hurts a lot. Things I want to do this week. I want to put some things on Kijiji. I want to do a load of laundry. I need to wash my towels. So it just sort of, I've got a 2-page spread here that sort of summarizes this week, but I've also got other pages where I talk about deeper, bigger issues dedicated for like long-term goals and things I got to do soon and like personal things. And well, you probably get the idea. now that I've said that, but like feelings, but also like putting stuff on Kijiji. So just kind of an everything. And it's really helped me. It's really helped my brain from swirling out of control and reduced my anxiety. And actually started it because of loneliness, and it solved that a little bit too. But that's the thing that's a topic for a whole other video, or maybe something a little more private. We are at over 10 minutes. I think that is longer than a Cherie video. It's longer than Ruby video. So Lori wins the internet today. Ha ha. Talk soon, ladies. Can't wait to hear from you.